Hello, this is going to be on Emily Pike. The young tribal woman found the young tribal girl who was in a group home, went missing for about a month, and they found her remains 80 miles from where she went missing. So I asked her, or her spirit, who was responsible for what happened to her. Now, this came out for P. Diddy. It came out in reverse this time. The ghost in this deck is, now could it be an inmate? Maybe somebody named Sean, maybe somebody in the music business. So the King of Cups, past coming back to haunt them, sometimes even actual ghosts or possession may be involved. Could it be someone she knew from the past? Could it be someone she met online? This is going with that, the dominant. That came out in her short that I did. Tell me about this ghost that is responsible for what happened to you. What's another thing to know about this person? A manipulator, strategic user, puppeteer. Okay. Now, this came out in her short also. So I'm seeing the ghost, somebody that could be haunted, possessed. Demonic possession came out in her short, and overcome addiction. He has a lantern. Okay, so then this came out, all these stickers came out in her short. What I got was something about the mountains. I don't know if that's Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, California. Definitely something about the mountains. Then I got something about smoking and drinking. Now we got overcome addiction here, but was somebody plying them with smoking and drinking? Then what I got from that was, and I got this late last year, that when they can't find a way to get to you, they put it in products that we use. So I got something about things going into food, drugs, medicine, and makeup or cosmetic products. So I don't know if, like, say somebody has some high strain of weed, some hybrid weed, and if that distorts things, splits personalities, kind of, like here. Okay, then what else came out? The Fool. This guy's in the mountains too. He's got a rose. The Heart came out. Lungs. So was she given something that altered things? A cassette player, an old vintage cassette player. A moth or a butterfly. This eyeball, eye candy, premium nightmare fuel, and Britto pads. Okay, so this is who she says is responsible. Okay, then I asked about the group home, and I got Army and Memory. So I don't know if somebody was in the Army, if somebody is in the Army, if what else am I thinking? Maybe near an Army base. or if somebody was just, okay, hold on here. Because this came out too with these two. King of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Two kings, a partnership will be dissolved. Which king is that? Cups, and that's two red. Two kings together, a partnership will be formed. But that's in reverse. A very strong man. Was he the dominant one? And then two kings together is minor counsel. So having authority over children under the age of 18. Getting counsel for it. This, I feel, goes back to the smoking weed and the drinking. Messing with their memory by giving them substances, possibly. Okay. So for a song, she's got The Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. And then for a quote, she's got ask not for whom the bell tolls, reminding us that we all have a connection with each other. It means that you should not engage in thoughts wondering about other people's suffering or death, because one day it will happen to you. Ask not for whom the bell tolls. Okay, let's go back to the group home. These are the stickers that came out for the group home. Direction. Behind this it says no worries. Moon and a crystal. Probably not going to be able to fit them all in. The letter K. This scared me. The Disney gloves. Something about a fire. No lighting matches because I have this guy here. 8 of Pentacles. And then I've got this sticker. I've got a black cat, black bat, poison, candles, kind of like spell work. What was the other one? There was another candle thing. I can't remember right now. Yeah, no, did she get in trouble for lighting something? Frankenstein came out, Anarchy, and Australia. Okay, I don't know what that means yet. So, let's ask Emily, what happened to make you leave the group home? What happened to make you leave the group home? What happened to make you leave the group home? What happened to make you leave the group home? Okay, now I have 3 kings. That is a consultation. What does this say? 3 kings. Business discussion. Okay. 9 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the the King of Swords. 9 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, so she might have got invited, got her wish by being alienated to go speak to somebody about something. About what? Emily. Business discussion, consultation. What's this about? Best friend. Loving, dependable, trustworthy, sincere. Did somebody tell her? What about her best friend? Driven. Not driven. Driven? Like literally driven? What about her best friend? Business discussion, consultation. Was she just going to talk to her best friend? Getting a ride to her best friend? What's this about, Emily? Why did you leave the group home? Why did you leave the group home? Number 1139, 1111, 1112, 1112. Hangman, strength in the hangman. Step. What about the best friend? Concert, music? Because that is like a musical note, isn't it? Yeah, a composition. Maybe somebody said they were going to a concert? Festival? Why did you leave? They had tickets, maybe? He's kind of a redhead. Okay. Why did you leave? Where were you going? Where were you going? Let me go here. Where were you going? Emily. The Hermit. More fire. Maybe the smoke? A Virgo? Older man. Which one was the... Where were you going? With an older man, a shepherd, to get counsel, or maybe to a festival. Could be someone's father, or just an older man. What about this hermit? Tell me about this hermit. Imprisonment. Okay. She might have met a prisoner online, pen pals, some kind of back and forth exchange. I think that's why the ghost came out, to say this person is an ex-convict. Tell me, how would they know that it's this person? The reason why you left. Alright, I've got a car, an older car. I've got the sun in reverse, an older man. The cheat day, something about a store. They might have stopped at a store. There might actually be footage of her in a store. Could be a liquor store. Could be an ice cream store. How would they know it's him? Emily. Might have a Sailor Girl tattoo. Might be Marines? I don't know. How would they know this is him? Oh my God, they all fell. Excuse me. That was weird. Take what fell. Excuse me. Oh, look at that. Might be a Leo. And excuse me. Whoa. Okay. I've now got, so there could be a recording somewhere. Maybe they were going to the movies, drive-in, or maybe that's where they said they were going. That match flew over there, didn't it? this and that. Now that looks like the button that's pushed down is the play button. Okay, well, how did you end up where you ended up? How did you end up where you ended up? How did you end up in Globe? Oh, goodness. So there's definitely a King of Cups here. There's the Hermit again. And the Death in reverse. How did you... Okay, so they... Okay. I have to read this Hermit because it's pretty particular. Okay, so let me see. This is weird because here's the King of Cups, but he's with the Lion. So it could be a water sign with a heavy fire sign energy, a water sign that's a rising, Leo rising. And then I have that Hermit. Sorry. Here. Okay, I'm making a mess. Then I have the other King of Cups that's here. And the Death. Why is it... Okay, let's see. Two things I need to know. I want to read the Hermit out of this book. How did you end up in Globe? The King of Cups and the Hermit so far. Okay, the Hermit. Inner journey, wisdom, solitude. The Hermit holds aloft the lamp, which he's got a lamp, and he's got a lamp, which has guided him all the way here to the portal. Through this portal, he will not leave this world, but transcend it. Once a beast, now he is raised to walk upon two legs and has an almost human appearance. He is accompanied by the spirit of the snake and the eagle, friends to those who abandon the accepted ways of the world. The Hermit's one remaining barrier to passing through the portal are his antlers. For only by losing the last vestiges of his former life can he move forward. Only then can his journey inwards begin. I don't think I saw any other antlers. Why do I want to say I feel like they brought her in the condition she was in to the final place? Like they didn't do what they did there. They did it somewhere else and then brought her there. How did you get there? Okay, give me some stickers for this. What's the King of Cups, Hermit, Death about? How did you get here? King of Cups, no photos, fish menu, something fell, one more. How did you get here? Amaretto, some more liquor. What's this? The Empress. Hold on. That's there. Pregnancy. The Empress and Miscarriage. Was she pregnant? I'm going through my list to see what matches up. Empress in death is a blighted aurum, a missed miscarriage. Those were the only... Was there a sun? But it was in reverse. She could have been pregnant. So if she got pregnant by somebody that possibly works there, then they would probably do everything to get rid of it. Maybe that's where the minor counsel and the consultation was coming from, why she was going to see her best friend. Okay. All right. Where can I go? What's going to happen with your case next, Emily? What's going to happen next in your case? Nice. What's going to happen next in your case? Nice. 2 10s. What's going to happen next with your case? Nice. Yeah, they're going to catch whoever this is. So 10 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun. And they will probably catch this person because they're going to make the same mistake again. Oh, that's 3 10s. New condition. So something's going to happen at the group home. But somebody is going to go to jail for this. Back to jail for this. What's the new condition? It's going to be at the group home, I think. Or a law. Either a law pertaining to group homes and missing children that are under their care, or a law towards indigenous people, or a law in how they handle children that are supposedly running away, or how they report children that have left. Something's going to happen. Okay. Let me end it with an oracle card. First, let me get stickers. What's going to happen at this group home? No smoking. So maybe this is something about smoking. The letter V. Note 5. Hierophant. New leadership. Get rid of the cult. Allegedly. What's going to happen at this group home? Rain dance. What's going to happen at this group home? The letter K, which we already got. Two more. What's going to happen at this group home? Yeah, I already got a K, didn't I? What's going to happen at this group home? Death in reverse. Again. What's going to happen at this group home? Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if something really happens. Like a fire or a flood or a mold problem where it has to get shut down to clear out something that's probably already happening. What's going to happen at this group home? Death reverse. So I don't know if another person's going to come up missing. Someone's going to get caught that works there. More crystals. Somebody has a drinking problem. And the letter A? Is that an A? I think that's an A. Genes. Genealogy. Genes. The death reverse. I'm going to look that up again. Death reverse. Subtle transformation, change. The death card reverse can also mean change is coming, but it is on a much more subtle level. Crown. They know. They know. I think they know that people are onto them. Okay, let me do an oracle. Here. Emily, what would you like us to know? Do 2. It's calling for 2. Lord of Lore. Interesting. The Lord of Lore speaks of renewal. There is totally going to be a change, either in the law, the group home, the way people deal with children under their custody, responsibility. There's a change coming. I bestow the gift of renewal. When things look dead, you can bring new life out of the dark. The Lord of Lore is the king of the ancestors, the Celtic lord of the underworld. When the sun reaches its winter standstill, he holds the powers of life and death in his hand. He seizes the necks of dragons in either hand and is not afraid to let things go. He helps us relinquish that which no longer serves us. He is seen in the figure of Bran the Blessed, who gives up his own life in defense of Britain. When his troops have to cross a river whose bridge has been dismantled, Bran says, "He who would be chief, let him also be a bridge." He then lies down over the river, and his men pass over his gigantic form. When the battle seems lost, he takes a mortal wound, commanding his troops to behead him and set his face toward France to ward off invasion. He continues to speak with his troops while presiding over the otherworld feast. His head sings the ancestral song continually. Okay, what's this? Healing grief. Spiderwort, also called widow's tears, heals grief and sadness and is helpful to the overly sensitive. Lepodolite is useful for balancing the emotions. Dealing with grief is a delicate matter. On one hand, the emotions must be felt, acknowledged, and honored. You must be fully present with your feelings. On the other hand, you must have faith that there is light beyond the darkness. Processing grief requires a delicate touch combined with strength. I have suffered a great loss. I feel shattered in loss. I am gentle with myself as I process this loss. I comfort myself with the knowledge that there is light beyond the darkness. I hate to say that I think this was a predetermined contract and she might have sacrificed herself while filling out this contract for the greater good of her people. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Alright, I don't know why, but I feel like I need more stickers. What do you want to say through stickers, if anything? Let's close this out with stickers. Emily, what do you want to say with stickers? Warning, do not touch my tools. Emily, what would you like to tell us? Midnight rain, she wasn't protected. Telekinesis for beginners, ice cream man. Questions. Midnight Rain, so that's Taylor Swift, and then I got Ed Sheeran. They did a song together. Everything has changed. So something changed instantly, overnight. 2 more, Em. What do you want to say? Okay. What is this? Is there a music teacher or something? No, this is photography. So I have a old radio, an old film projector, and now an old, I don't even know which way this goes, camera. I think it's this way. And then warning, choking hazard, may contain small parts. Alright, that's what I have. Thank you guys.